Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So let's start solving today's POTD. So today's POTD is about add two numbers represented by linked list. Now let's see how can we solve today's problem. So these are the two linked lists that we are given. This is the output we will get after adding up. So let's add these two numbers 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. If we add this 5 plus 5, what are we getting? 10, 0, carry 1, it becomes 9 and this is 3. This is what we are getting as our answer. Fine. Now this is the way we add up two numbers. Now let's see how to add these two linked lists. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. This is the head pointer. This is where my head is pointing to in the first linked list. This is where my head is pointing to in the second linked list. What if we add these two numbers? It becomes 7. Fine. 5 plus 4. It becomes 9. 5. This is 5. This is not what we are getting as our result. This is not the output. So now what? We will move forward with the next approach now. Can we reverse these two linked lists? Let's reverse this first. This becomes 5, 4. This becomes 5, 4, 3. Okay, so the head is now pointing to 5 in our first linked list and the head of this linked list is pointing to 5. Fine, let's sum it up. It becomes 10, take 0, carry 1. What if we sum it up? It becomes 9, it becomes 3. Okay, we are quite closer to our answer. Now what to do? Can we again reverse this answer? 3, 9, 0. So here we are getting our output. So what is the approach that we will be moving forward with? We will reverse the first linked list, we will reverse the second linked list, we will get the output, sum it up, we will get our output. What after that? We will reverse this particular answer and we will get our output. Now let's see how to reverse a linked list. Let's take this to reverse. So this is our linked list. Now what does reversing a linked list mean? Does that mean to reverse these data? 3, 4, 5 becomes 5, 4, 3. No, it doesn't become 5, 4, 3. Rather, we need to reverse these links. These links are now moving in this direction. We have to reverse these links into this direction. Now, after reversing, my links will be moving into this direction. So, when my link was moving in this direction, what was happening? This one is storing the address of this node. This one is storing the address of this node. So, now what? This one will, if we reverse this, then this one will become our head node. So that means if we reverse this in opposite direction, if we reverse the link, that means this one will be storing the address of this node now. This one will be storing the address of this node. Similarly, this node will be storing the address of this particular node. And this one will be our null. So let's see what is the logic behind it. We will make use of three pointers, cur, prev, and after. Cur will point to current node. Let's initialize it to our head. Head is pointing to 100. So this will become 100. Let's initialize our prev and after to 0. Prev will be pointing to the node before current node and after pointer will be pointing to the node after current node. Now let's start reversing this whole linked list. What is my after now? It is 0. Let's update this to cur of next. What is cur of next? It is 200. Let's update this to 200. Now update this 200 to 0 to our prev. Our prev is 0. Okay. Now update this prev to cur 100 and update this cur to after. So since we have updated this value to 0, this link is broken now. Now what to do? We need to establish this link. That means this node, this will be storing the address of this node. Let's see how. Again, my after will store the address of this cur next. What is cur next now? It is 300. Fine. Cur next now becomes prev. Prev is 100. So it becomes 100. See? Now the connection has been established. Fine. So let's update further. Prev becomes what? Cur. What is cur? It is 200. Cur becomes after. It is 300. Fine. This link is established. This link is now again broken. We need to establish this link. To establish this link, again, what to do? After becomes cur of next. It is 0. Fine. Cur of next becomes what? Prev. My prev is 200. This link is established now. Fine. My prev now becomes cur. Cur is 300. Okay. And my cur becomes 0. Since my cur is now null, pointing to null, the traversal will stop here. We will return the node from here. After that, what we will get? We will get this as our result. So we have reversed this linked list successfully. Now let's see what is the logic. So let's reverse. So we have reversed our linked list. This is the reversal. Now what? We will take a dummy node called T or temp and insert -1. After that, what we will do? We will use another variable and initialize it to temp. That is, we will take the variable cur. Now what to do? Until and unless this linked list reaches my null pointer, or this linked list and this linked list reaches my null pointer, we will continue traversing. But we need one more variable called carry to take care of carry, and we will initialize it to 0. Fine. Now my head is pointing to 5. Head of the second linked list is pointing to 5. Sum it up. What are we getting? First of all, what we need to see, is it null? No, 5 is not null. Is it pointing to null? No, it is not pointing to null. So what? We will sum it up. Keep it 0 and update our carry to 1 because we are getting 10. So we will take 1 as our carry. Fine. Move to the next node now. Move to the next node. Again, a node will be created. 0. Cur will now point to here. Fine. Cur becomes cur next. Okay. Now it is pointing to the node 0. Now let's sum it up. 4 plus 4. It becomes 8. Also we have a carry. So we need to sum this up as well. So it becomes 9. Create a node 9. Move our cur to this next node. Now my cur is pointing to the node 9. Fine. Since the carry is used, now it becomes 0. Okay. 3. Do we have a carry? No, the carry is 0. So sum this up. It becomes 3. Fine. It becomes 3 now. Create a node called 3. Move this cur to 3. After that, what you will do? You will simply reverse this whole linked list. And you will get this as your answer. Now let's see how to implement this code. What we will do at first? We will first reverse this whole linked list. To reverse this, we will create a separate function called rev node star head. My cur was initialized to head. My prev was initialized to null. My after was initialized to null. And what? We will start our traversal until and unless my cur becomes null. Okay. Until and unless my cur becomes null. What after? We were updating our after to cur next. And our cur next was getting updated to prev. And my prev was becoming cur. And my after was becoming, oh, my cur was becoming after. Are we going? Yeah, fine. Okay, so this is fine. Now return our prev. Because our prev is pointing to the head node now. Head becomes this. Head becomes this. The node at 300. So we will return prev. Fine. This is our reverse function. Now what? Now we will sum the linked list. But before that, we need to check one condition. Is my first linked list null? Is it empty? Then our answer will be the second linked list. Is our second linked list empty? If it is empty, then we will return our first linked list, as that will be our answer. What next? We were creating temp node -1 and cur was pointing to temp. What after? We need to reverse the linked list. Let's name it L1. Reverse both the linked lists. Num1. Reverse the second linked list. Num2. Fine. Also we need a carry. What next? We now need to traverse the whole linked list, both the linked list. And if there is a carry, still we will traverse. Now what? We will need a variable called sum to sum the two linked lists. If my L1 not equals to null, what to do? We will add the data of the node of the first linked list and move to the next node. If my L2 is not equals to null, we will add our data of the node of L2 to our sum, move to the next node. Now why we are checking this? Because here there is no node, it is a null node. So we are checking for this condition. If my L1 is not null, then we won't consider it. If my L1 is null, then we won't consider it. We will move to this particular thing. We will move to here. We will sum this up into our sum. Fine. And there are also chances that we will get a carry. So at last we will sum up the carry. Some mod 10 is done to take the digit. And now I will move my curve to my next node. My curve next will point to this node, and we were moving this curve to our next node whenever we were creating it. Fine. Now what? We need to traverse our result. So this is how we will be traversing our result. Okay, before this, let's see one more test case, that is 0, 8, 9, 8, 9, 0 and 1. What if we add this? It becomes 0, 8, 9, 8, 9, 1. This is what our result will be if we add these two. But in the output, we should not consider this leading zeros. The output should be this only. Instead of 08981, it should be 89891. So, see here we have been mentioned that there can be leading zeros in the input list, but there should not be any leading zeros in the output list. So we have to return the output as this instead of this because there is a leading zero. How to do this now? What we can do is we will check for the leading zeros then. This is how we will check the leading zeros and traverse the linked list. This checks if there is any zero at first, it will ignore and move to the next node. Now, return our temp. Let's compile and run. Hello everyone. Okay, so here I'm moving to the next node. Next node, fine. One more error is there before token. Okay, so it should be 1 equals. Now let's compile and run. Let's see, it should give correct output now. Okay, now I'm not getting the output only. So let's see where I've made the mistake. I'm returning the temp here, temp next. Oh, it should be equals to 0 because we are skipping the leading zeros. I've skipped the whole linked list. That's why it was giving output, I guess. 0, I guess. Let's submit. Yeah, the problem has been solved successfully now. So let's end the video here. But before that, do subscribe to the channel to get similar content, as gaining a subscriber and a like in my videos does motivates me a lot to be consistent and create more such content. So do subscribe, like and share with your friends. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys again.